Well, we just have listened to reggae music all our lives, and I think there's a reason why we were drawn to it. And it's musical, but it's also the fact that reggae music came from the super violent, oppressed ghettos of Trenchtown and Kingston, and it had a militancy of poor black oppressed people that were being, oppressed on all sides, classism, racism, and colonialism, and all that goes with that. And I think that is something that spoke to us as young people, and it's just been with us ever since, and that's the kind of music we've always wanted to play. We're from LA, and LA has always had a big ska scene. Traditional ska, Delights. I feel like New York and LA were the two places doing it forever in the 90s, and that's what I grew up listening to. Bands like Hepcat, and then bands like the Slackers from New York. Before I was even into that scene, I had been really just into reggae from Roger Steffens, the reggae historian who lives in Echo Park. I knew his son, whose name is Devin also, and we would just go over there, and I was already kind of into ska, and I made the connection, and so I was like, oh cool, this guy is into reggae, and I didn't know that I was about to get so into it just listening to his stuff. And his son was not into it, his son grew up with it, and he was like telling me, imagine, because I was like, why don't you like reggae? He's like, imagine you grew up and your dad was like a World War II historian, you'd be praying for World War III, and that's how.
And Roger's kind of intense.
And Roger's intense, but we loved it. I love that shit. And it's funny because his son doesn't like reggae, but he knows the word. You'll be listening to some obscure shit, and he knows it. I'm like, how the fuck do you know this? He's like, what do you mean, dude? Yeah.